Hello, and welcome back to Pleasantview. It's time for another episode, and today we'll be joining Dismas and Dafne Lothario and follow them throughout their day. Before we start, I just want to mention that I got a really good suggestion from one of my viewers, Elizabeth Orman. Thank you so much, Beth, for this suggestion. It was that I should include a list of characters that appear in the episode, sort of a cast list. And I've started to do that for season 2. So if you look in the description box, you will see the name of the characters and the short description of them if they're not like a pre-made sim. Just so that you can go back and check who the character is if you don't remember exactly where they appeared previously. So I hope that can be useful as you continue to watch this series. So let's get on with the episode. We are joining the Caliente and Lothario household, and they of course live over here. Alright, so it's morning and we have both Dismas and Dafne lying in bed still. I had a memory of them being just one day away from aging up, but actually it's 2 days. So we will get to enjoy them as teenagers for a little bit more. And they will be spending the day at school, of course, and then Dismas is going to go to work in the athletic field as a water person, and Dafne is going to go to her job in the science career as a lab glass scrubber. So Dismas is still pretty focused on being a teenager, I think. He has been pretty involved with Hecuba Goth and his relationship with her. And there's been a little bit of strain there, but yeah, he's still enjoying life. Whereas Dafne definitely is just looking forward to university. And she can't wait to finish high school so she can finally start studying for real. So even though they're twins, they definitely have different outlooks on life. And they're both fortune sims as well, but Dismas is definitely a lot more connected to the human life and making connections with people, whereas Dafne definitely is feeling very alien, feeling very like an outsider, and definitely wants to focus more on the knowledge side of things. So I'm going to have the family wake up and start their day. Don and Nina are still also lying in bed, so they can get up. Nina is actually going to go to work really soon. Don has the day off actually, so that's nice. And then of course we have Nero as well, who's going to wake up. So Nina doesn't really have that much time to do anything, but I think we can send Don downstairs to serve up some breakfast for the family. Looks like they recently had a break-in because all of the teenagers were waking up fuming at one of the burglars, and also looks like Nina is not looking too happy either. So I'm gonna call the kids downstairs to eat. Nina is leaving for work. Looks like they're all pretty excited to just get on with their day. Seems to be a business as usual day, really. Although I don't know what Don is planning to get up to today. He'll have the house to himself for quite a while, so there's a lot of possibilities there. It looks like the kids are fully focused on their after-school activities as well. Nero, for one thing, is part of the music club, so it looks like he's talking about music. Didn't you leave for work, Nina? Do I have autonomy off or something? I do. Okay, let's try this again then. Drive to work. I usually turn that off when I take screenshots and film machinima parts as well, so that's why that was off, I think. Also, job stopinator. Do you have it? No. Do you? No. Okay. We need to fix that as well. Yeah, and the school bus is here as well for the kids. Okay, you also need to head to school actually. So the kids are leaving and Don is left to his own devices. Someone else who's also going to be attending school is another one of Don's children, and that is Hazel Copur. Now, she has had quite a rough time with her mother lately because, well, growing up, of course, Hazel held on to the hope that one of those days Don and Ivy would get together and become a family for her, live in the same house and such. But of course, that never happened. But I think that that childish want is still left with Hazel, because now that Ivy has finally moved on to her new boyfriend, Ji-hoon, Hazel is very angry about that. She does not like him in the least. I think that he's probably at the bottom here. Yeah, so you can see she is not a fan of Ivy's new boyfriend. And she doesn't yet know that Ivy is pregnant. But she is. She is going to have his child. And yeah, that's something that Hazel is going to find out. So let's see what happens. Yeah, both of them need to use the bathroom, but they only have one. So Hazel is beginning. Looks like we're having a morning cuddling session up here. So yeah, I guess that she's going to go downstairs and just grab some leftovers. Right, so Ivy has the day off today. So she will spend the day at home. But Hazel is, of course, preparing for school. So here comes Ivy. And of course, Hazel can tell that something is off because Ivy is not looking like her normal, very fit self. So she's going to go up to her and ask what's up. Did she overeat or something? But yeah, of course, Ivy has quite some big news to tell her, that it wasn't planned. It's not something that she has been actively trying for, but she has become pregnant from her involvement with Ji-hoon. And yeah, hearing that, Hazel is very, very much furious about it. She is not happy at all to hear that, and yeah, she is going to argue even more with her mother. She is not appreciative of her involvement with Ji-hoon at all. She says that she doesn't like him and she doesn't understand why Ivy wants to switch out their family, basically. In Hazel's mind, they have had it really, really good, the way that things were before Ivy met Ji-hoon, and she doesn't want things to change. And now that Ivy is even pregnant with another child, Hazel is feeling like she's being switched out for a new kid, for a new family, and she doesn't understand why her mother wants to move on and wants to change things so much. Of course, Ivy is frustrated with Hazel as well, because she doesn't understand why this would have upset her so much. Don has never been a part of their family, of their household. It's always been just these two. And she doesn't understand why Hazel is acting out like this all of a sudden. She is definitely defending herself and defending Ji-hoon as well. She has fallen in love with him and she intends to make a life together with him and with their child. But Hazel is definitely not convincible about this. She feels betrayed, feels like her mother has decided that she's not good enough anymore. And so she just is not accepting this change in their life. And she's telling her mother that, well, if you want to have a new family, go ahead. I'm not going to be part of this anymore, and I will not be back. You cannot expect me back from school today, and not anymore. I will not live in this house anymore if you are going to exchange me for someone else. And of course, Ivy is really upset to hear this. She does not understand why her daughter all of a sudden just wants to leave the house, and she's like arguing like, what are you talking about? Where will you go? You're just a teen. You can't just randomly up and leave wherever you feel like. She's also not feeling super well. I mean, she's pregnant, for heaven's sake. And she doesn't really have the stamina right now to have this huge fight with Hazel. But of course, Hazel isn't feeling very compassionate. She's just upset, really, with her mother and this decision to create a new family. So she leaves, and she's telling Ivy that don't expect me back. I'm out of here, and I'm going to go live with Dad from now on. And she just heads out, leaves the house and her mother behind. So we're with the Burbs, and John is getting ready for going to work at the high school. And Brandi has served up some nice bacon for breakfast. But Poppy, their daughter, she has been struggling a lot with her weight. And I think that she is just shrinking away when she sees that delicious bacon breakfast and just thinks to herself that, ooh, can't eat that. So she's going to grab some juice instead to just drink for breakfast. And just say no to her mother's delicious cooking. Brandi has the day off today, so she can do whatever she pleases, which is pretty nice because this is actually her last day as an adult. So she's going to become an elder today. So that's quite a big change. I think, yeah, John was yesterday and Brandi is just the day after. Yeah, so Poppy is having her breakfast out here, just drinking some juice, while the family is eating healthily in here. So Brandi has also been struggling a bit with her weight all her life, really, but it looks like she has been very diligent at the gym lately. She's even back to a normal weight, and that's just the case with Brandi. I think that when we left them the last episode, she had become overweight again, and now she's bounced back up. So yeah, Mike, her youngest son with Skip, has been in the habit of bringing her to the gym, and I think that habit has been surviving a little bit, at least when I'm not playing her, because she's been going to the gym. Looks like Poppy is cleaning up after breakfast here. I'm going to have Brandi just put the leftovers away. I think she's just casually asking Poppy why she didn't eat breakfast, and Poppy's just going to claim that she wasn't hungry. Yeah, looks like John ate quite a lot, so that's good. And Will left some of his food actually, so yeah, I think he's in between lazy and active, so I think that he's more likely to stop eating when he's full. Right, so John is heading out to work, and yeah, of course I'm going to have to send him to his community lot. And we can see the kids heading out to school as well. All right, so here we are at the high school. John has just pulled up in his car, and yeah, I'm going to have to summon all of the teachers and the students. So let's go ahead and start with that. So I'm going to use the sim blender in here, and I have my spreadsheet, of course. So the teachers are Orlando Bertino and Cassandra Goth, and then we also have Amin Miguel, who's the chef, but I'm going to wait with him until 9. And then we have all the kids. So yeah, let's get going. All right, so that's everyone. All of the kids are here. John has this outfit on, and it turns out that for some reason the high school principal doesn't have an available job outfit, I guess, so he'll just have to wear that. But Cassandra and Orlando can change into their work outfits. So Cassandra is, of course, in science, level 4. And Orlando is in education level 5. I'm also going to go ahead and try out turning off autonomy temporarily on this lot, just so that I make things a little bit more easy for myself, because we have this many sims to take care of. Things are going to get pretty chaotic, I think. So I'm going to start by sending John up into the teacher's office together with Cassandra and Orlando. And they can have a meeting to start off. Oh yeah, the kids, they won't talk to each other autonomously then. No. I have to keep chaos turned on. Yeah. So I'm going to just let them chat with each other, hang out, greet each other in some cases, kiss each other in other cases. Yeah. So Dismas and Hecuba greet each other pretty warmly, apparently, today. And of course, Dafne and Althea are also greeting each other warmly. They are very close, both in age and as friends. And we have Valerie checking herself out in the mirror in here, apparently. Yeah, so the kids are all getting along pretty well, looks like. And yeah, the adults are starting to have their meeting in here. So they're just starting things off, discussing what to do today and what tasks each and everyone have, if there's anything new popping up or such. But yeah, today should be pretty much business as usual. Right, so it's time for the classes to start. So let's have John just head into his office and work on something. He's almost done with that one, so let's continue with that. And then, of course, Cassandra and Orlando are going to have one lesson each. And I think we need to split the kids in the middle somewhere. So let's just see where the age gap is. Yeah, it's pretty much here, I think. In between Hazel and Valerie. So let's just have the older kids start with Orlando's lesson downstairs. And then Cassandra is going to start with the younger children in here. And let's just have them start with that, and then I'll see if I can assign the children to the correct classes. All right, so let's try this. Let's start with Poppy. Oh no. I think I did the exact same error the previous time. Is she already going to... Oh, she's going to try to lecture on science. I think... Did I interrupt Cassandra? No. Okay, good. So... But now she can't join. Okay. Well, this is pretty tricky. So let's just try this again. Good, and that should be the younger kids. So let's see if they start attending the science lesson. And the other ones, they should hopefully autonomously move down to the other one. So let's start by supervising this one. But I'm seeing Althea here, and she should not be attending this lesson. So let's see if I can send her downstairs. Dafne should also be here. He's already there. Okay, I think things will sort themselves out. Except John is heading downstairs and he shouldn't. He can just use the bathroom for now. Dafne, though, you are not headed in the right direction, so let's try to have her attend this instead. Or, no, wait. She was heading in the right direction. I'm just messing things up now. Go here, please. Okay, are we safe now? Right, so this class is looking like it's running properly now. And yeah, all of the kids are attending lessons, right? We have no stragglers. Okay, good. Thank God. All right, so let's rejoin Dismas and Dafne. They're both attending Orlando's lesson right now. Right, and it's also already 10 a.m. So we should have Amy in here as well to serve up some lunch. And he needs to be wearing the correct outfit too. Yes, that's culinary level 6. Good. And I'm going to, I think, make things a little easy for myself. 17. Yeah, so let's take out this food prep mod. The variable meal server. Can put it up here. And I'm gonna change it to 9. That will make 18 servings, so 1 too many. Yeah, I think that's the best way to approach it, because then he can serve it twice. So let's just have him go here, and perhaps the lunch options will be available. No, they're not. Everything is clean as well. Let's just have him wait here a bit then. No, don't attend the lecture. I know that you really want to, Amin, but let's just hold on for 2 minutes. Nope. Okay, let's try now. Yes, good. So we have more options now. Not very many still, though. Okay. Let's make some grilled cheese. Sounds good. And I think I'm going to lock him in for now. See if that helps any, so he doesn't try to serve food in the classrooms or something. Allow only John. John? Excuse me. You're not supposed to do that, though. How long has he been sitting there? You can continue with that one instead. Come on, John. I mean, I'm glad you approve of the lesson. And perhaps you just wanted to ask the principal sit in on it and just encourage the children, I suppose. But you really should be working. Such a family man, John Burb. He always wants to make sure that everyone's all right. Okay, good. So John is starting on that. And Amin is serving up the first batch. Good. I'm not sure how many seats we have. Should be enough, I think. Yeah, more than enough. 24, I think. All right, so it's 11, and the lessons are done. the kids will have lunch soon instead, so I'm going to deactivate the science journal. And yeah, for some reason these opportunity packs, they drag up hunger. So I'm going to bump it down again. Because, yeah, that shouldn't be messed with, I think. So he's going to deactivate that as well. And I'm going to have both of them come up here. He can sit down for now. Cassandra can go ahead and start on her lunch. And then I'm going to just let the kids roam about, do what they want for a while Amin finishes this. Yeah, so I think that a lot of them are just heading to the bathrooms now. John is done with another of his articles, so I'm going to have him also have lunch, just so that he doesn't start doing something else. Okay, good. So Amin is going to serve some more grilled cheese. And yeah, looks like Dismas is down here to use the bathroom, as well as Dafne is up here as well, hanging out in the bathroom with the girls. But it looks like they are blocking each other's way. It's pretty cramped in there, so let's just see if I can have a Poppy exit the cubicle. Yeah, good. Let's just help them out a little bit. Good, and yeah, he is for some reason eating in there. I mean, John, seriously, why? Anyway, Orlando, you can have your lunch now. Do I have to lock you into the room or something to stop you doing that? Okay, John, go here. Why can't I pick this up? Why? Why can't I pick it up? Is someone else trying to do something with it? Okay, fine. John, eat that. Just sit in the library. Okay, that spot wasn't good enough for him. All right, do whatever you want. Okay, hopefully Orlando will have his lunch in there anyway. Okay, so let's see. Looks like we're good on the food, and Amin is trying to, as I suspected, serve it somewhere else. So good thing that the door was locked. Right, so it looks like Dismas is done at the bathroom. And looks like Hecuba was trying to use the bathroom, but it's really clogged in there. So let's just have her be out here. And yeah, he's going to walk up to her and just give her a romantic kiss. All right, so both Dafne and Dismas have headed out, decided to skip school, and yeah, Hecuba is left here at school together with her mother, and yeah, they're just left with what was told to them, and of course Hecuba is feeling really, really conflicted. But yeah, so let's see if we can have the kids finally have their lunch. Sometimes when you have this many sims selected, it doesn't allow you to properly click on the right one. What you can do then is just hit the space bar and it will change to another character, and then you will be able to go back to the one that you wanted. Just a little tip that I use all the time. Yeah, I think that's good. He's going to keep serving it there, I think. So let's just unlock the door. And the kids should be heading in here automatically. Yeah. So Amin is also done. He can clean that up. And then I think use the bathroom and also have lunch. Cassandra, though, is done. She's just doing random stuff right now, looks like. So I'm going to have her sit at her computer and work. Logic and yeah, Orlando can clean those up. Let's lock him in here to make sure he uses that waste paper basket and not try to go downstairs. And then once he's done, he can also work on an article. Oh, of course. Now Cassandra is locked out, but yeah, let's just have him do that first. Good. Then I can unlock the door. Cassandra, go ahead and work on your logic article, and then Orlando can do the exact same thing. Good, and he is, yeah, gonna do that. John, once again, checking out the kids, making sure that they are all fine, but yeah, you don't need to supervise them during lunch, John. You can go ahead and work a little bit more. Yeah, let's do logic for you as well, I think. And I'm actually, why don't you sit down and have a chat with Amin as he has his lunch? I think that's nice. Let's see, she is up here playing. You should not be doing that. You should actually use the bathroom. Looks like Hecuba is done. He needs to eat. Just trying to find the stragglers here. He can eat over there. Yeah, that was everyone. No, Valerie, you can actually eat over here, so you have some company. Got the business perk, but yeah, I don't really need to use it for anything, so... Right, the kids are having their lunch in here, and you know, of course, what with Dismas and Dafne just disappearing like that, the rumor is starting to spread about what happened, and yeah, the kids are starting to get a bit antsy about all of it. Of course, Nero is sitting almost opposite to Hecuba, and as he hears what happened, he's not going to be very impressed with her. He's going to question her why she decided to do what she did, and that he doesn't think it's fair the way that she has decided to treat Dismas in this case. So he's going to make quite a scene. Yeah, and he's not very happy with her, of course. He does not think that that was a nice thing to do, and I think that both Nero and also Hazel is going to definitely be pretty pissed off with Hecuba. But yeah, so they have 1 hour left until the end of school. But I'm just going to push on with it a little bit. So we still have the club activities left. And yeah, so we have the art club, the music club, chess club, and school paper. So I'm going to divide the kids into their club activities and just let them sit and do that for a while. Yeah, so I'm going to just assign those tasks for them. Ah, looks like Hector is already started. He's actually in the art club, so that's fine. I'm in. My dear friend. I just never seem to be able to control him. He always does exactly what he wants. So he's been going up to the music room, of course. I mean, it might not be drums, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely in love and obsessed with music. So I'm sorry, but you have to go down and work. Okay. Right, so since Daphne and Dismas have left, we are one uneven in the chess club, but oh well. I guess Nassim and Jolie can play with each other, or so I thought. We'll have to see then. Orlando, are you hiding in here? All right. Why don't you go and work a little bit? And John, clean that up then and also work. And we have the school papers, so they're just going to work on articles as well. So, I think I'm going to go with cleaning for Valerie because she's a nature sim. Now we have Natalia. Really needs to use the bathroom, so let's have her do that. I don't remember her hobby, cuisine, right? So why don't you do the cooking one? And Archie. Oh, I'm pretty sure his is like sports. Yeah, sports. That should do it, so let's see what happens. The only one I couldn't pick for was Julie, but she's going to use the bathroom first anyway. Looks like some things were interrupted here because of the routing, so let's just fix that as we go. Now she should be able to join. Yes, good. And Hugo is just going to have to play by himself. That's fine. Good. And I think I need to supervise him a little bit. Because we know what happens otherwise. It looks like Valerie and Althea are bonding over there. That's nice. Althea doesn't have that many friends, and Valerie doesn't either. So that's good. Okay, Cassandra is done. So I think that she can head in here and have a meeting with John. Oh, okay, his was interrupted, so he had learned music, okay. Good, so the chess club is working well, and so is the school paper. Cool. And the art club, how is that going? Yeah, looks like it's going well actually. Perfect. So yeah, I think I have wasted a little bit of time. So I'm just going to let them keep going for like an hour or something. It doesn't really matter. Good. And now you only have these ones that no one ate. Yeah, I'm not going to keep leftovers, so just clean all of them up, I think. Yeah, I think that's best. Right, so John and Cassandra are sitting here. Not chatting with each other for some reason. So, okay, let's just have him sit there then. Yeah, so these guys seem to be having a lot of fun in the music club anyway. And yeah, looks like Hazel has been able to take out her feelings about her mother as she's playing like this with her friends. So that's good. But yeah, it's about time that they stopped their activities. And before they all head out, Hazel is going to approach Nero. Apparently they hadn't even greeted one another. But yeah, these guys are siblings and they're really, really close. I mean, these two have really been connecting a lot growing up. Even if they haven't been living in the same household, they have definitely been closest twins almost. They're very close in age as well. I think Hazel is just 1 day older, maybe 2. Yeah, 1 day older only. So, I mean, they rely quite a lot on each other. And she's going to tell him about what happened this morning and that she'll be staying with him and his family from now on. And yeah, of course, Nero is all for that. He doesn't mind that at all. Don't know what she's doing. For some reason, Cassandra just came up here and started to butt in. But yeah, anyway. So they're all agreeing that that's what's going to happen. And yeah, all of them are just doing their own random stuff right now. At least I'm finished with his job this time, so that's good. And I'm going to just have them all stop what they're doing so I can dismiss them. Also, yeah, she got up from the couch and he's still sitting there. Oh yeah, these guys too. Right, and then I can just clear off all non-residents. And that just leaves Poppy. And she is up there. Okay. Good, so I can just delete her actually. And have John head back home. All right, so we're back in the Caliente household, and Don is of course left alone. He has the day off, and yeah, he's going to get up to some stuff on his own. So first things first, I think that he would not just stay at home, he would probably head to the gym first thing on his day off. So I just want to also check food supplies to make sure that they have stuff. Yeah, they do. So he doesn't need to stop by the grocery store. But I'm going to have him just use the bathroom, and then he's going to drive to the gym. And it is, of course, Pleasantview Health Center. Okay, so Don is arriving in his car at the health center. So first things first, let's just check out the lot and see who are here. We have Althea, Dina, Dorian, and yeah, let's see who else is here. Cassandra, apparently. Looks like she's headed to the treadmills. Yes, I think that Don would definitely go downstairs and greet Dina. In my playthrough, these two have, of course, not been involved at all. So they're just friends, really. Of course, Don is living together with her sister, and he's also going out a bit with her husband. So, yeah, things are a little bit tangled. I think it's quite tangled enough not to have these two be involved as well. And yeah, Dina is also pretty much asexual. So yeah, she's not really into whatever Don is all about. Looks like they're starting by disagreeing. Let's just try to chat a little bit more to her. They have been like best friends. They're still our best friends forever, but they have fallen out recently, looks like. So I guess they need to catch up. Yeah, looks like things are going pretty well between these two, so that's nice. Don cracked an inside joke and seems like it was going down well. So yeah, they're back to being good friends. Yeah, these guys are just working out, but I think that Don would definitely head into the weightlifting equipment and do some exercises. No, he's working in healthcare and he really looks after his body, of course. He takes pride in that, I think. He's very fit and I mean, his hobby is fitness as well. So I think that Don would definitely be a bit vain in a way. Even though he's getting up in the years, he probably scans his face every day for wrinkles, such things. So yeah. He's, of course, quite a local legend as well, what with his attractiveness and whatever he's also done in the neighborhood. He has quite a reputation, I think. A lot of people who wants to be with him or wants to be him. He actually recently met Ricky Cormier as well. Pretty young guy, definitely very similar to Don. Also romance him, also someone who left a girl at the altar, and he has legitimate children, and yeah, they're really similar in many ways. Although Ricky is a lot more creative than Don is, I think. Okay, here's this guy that Don was randomly having lunch with at the soccer field. In one of the earliest episodes in season 1, apparently he wanted to say goodbye to Don. I don't know what he's about. Craig Kim. Okay. Mysterious guy. All right. But yeah, I think that's quite enough for workouts for Don for right now. He also has this want to befriend his daughter, but I think that, I mean, really, storytelling-wise, he hasn't really met her or anything like that. He might be thinking a bit about her, but yeah. There was some guy who was attracted to Don. Vince Adams, okay. Anyway. Yeah, so Don is just going to have a shower. I'm going to keep an eye out for anyone else who appears who might be interesting for him. Actually, Phoenix Gibson. They have 3 bolts of attraction as well. That is actually a bit interesting. So yeah, let's have him go and introduce himself to Phoenix as well. And Phoenix is, of course, Ricky's boyfriend, one could say. They live together, even though they have an open relationship. Very similar to how Don and Nina has their own relationship as well. So yeah, there's a lot of parallels. We have Bo here as well. And they haven't met. Is he just walking by? I can intercept him. Just to have them have met, I think would be nice. Phoenix is in the pool anyway, so doing some laps, looks like. Yeah, not that I think that Don and Bo would be like interested in each other that way, but it's nice to just have had them met anyway. We have Alexander here. Ice cold ignoring each other. All right. Not that I think that Alexander is particularly upset with Don, but I think that he's really awkward around him. Oh, okay. He's really not attracted to Bo. So let's just go in here instead and say hi to Phoenix. I think he needs to get out of the pool. Let's just make him selectable for a moment to have him just get out of the pool so that Don can greet him. And we have Dark Dreamer here. And yeah, Johnson Hamilton as well. Guess these guys are here for some workout then. Even though they're not really the type of guys who I think would make a habit of it. Maybe they do it sometimes. Right, so yeah, it's pretty high up there. Nina is the most attractive one, and then Ricky is number 2 apparently. But yeah, not bad. I think that Don is pretty flattered as well that these young guys are attracted to him and want to talk to him still. I think it's about time that Don headed out. He needs to eat some lunch anyway, so let's drive home. Looks like Cassandra is leaving as well. After Dismas and Dafne left school, they both headed out to the Woodland Park. And yeah, Dismas definitely needed to vent and needed to get away from all of that. And Dafne followed him as a good twin should. She definitely supports him in this, and they've been sitting here chatting ever since then. Dafne is doing her best to console him and tell him that Hecuba is an idiot, more or less, that she's really immature and that it was probably for the best that things ended where they did. And she's really pressing the fact that both of them will be leaving for university soon, and it's better to just not have that strained relationship in his backpack when he arrives at uni. It's better to just be fresh and clear-minded and not worry too much about that. And Dismas is still pretty upset and annoyed about the whole situation, but I think that having his sister's support like this is helping a lot, letting him vent and letting him like just try to ignore it. And Dafne is also like pushing the fact that they are aliens and that probably normal humans aren't going to be all that accepting of them always. Dismas really hates that, though. He really detests being looked down on for being an alien. Dafne is more like in tune with her ancestry and definitely looks at herself as an alien, whereas Dismas definitely thinks of himself as a human, and he really hates the thought of anyone not letting him into their life just because of his ancestry. Whereas Dafne is just more accepting of that possibility and that risk if she ever would find anyone to be romantic with. So yeah, I think that amongst all of the other things that Hecuba said, I think that Dismas is definitely focusing a lot on the fact that she mentioned that he's an alien. And I think that he's really frustrated about that whole situation because of that. Yeah, so these guys have been sitting here chatting for a while now, so I think they're just going to be heading back home together and just rejoin their family. And yeah, Dismas is going to be angry with Hecuba for quite a while, I think. The kids are returning, and Nina is also returning from work right now. And as you can see, Hazel has also returned from school together with Nero. And I have also gone ahead and moved her in to this household instead, using the sim blender, of course. So she's part of this family now, and we'll have to see what happens with the relationship with her mother. But yeah, Dafne and Dismas have to just basically turn in the door when they arrive because they have to head to work. So let's see, walk to work and walk to work. Yep, so they're leaving. And yeah, Don is sitting here, or well, he was sitting, but standing now, and he's a little bit like questioning what is going on, why Hazel is here. So he learns that, yeah, she has decided to move in here. And Anina is back as well, and she's also going to learn that Hazel is moving in. It looks like Don isn't all that happy about that idea. He's probably on Ivy's side and is like, kid, you can't just leave your mom like this. She's also pregnant. Are you kidding me? But yeah, Nina is also going to greet Hazel. They're laughing at Nero's dancing. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Don is heading in to have a shower. Looks like Nina is pretty happy to see Hazel though, and she's of course saying that she's welcome into this home as well. As one of Don's children, she's always welcome. Okay, so Nina apparently also needs to have a shower, or well, she can have a bath after work. And yeah, since I've already played the ballet club this week in the previous episode, then I will not be sending Nina away again, because that's already done. Okay, so this guy is dancing a bit for now. Oh, it looks like he's should be fit, although he isn't right now. So I guess, is this hobby fitness or what is it? Yes, it is. So just work out for a bit. I think you should be more tired. So I think that you can just watch TV for now. Yours is sports. Okay. So yeah, I can have those two go outside, I think, and just throw some ball around. Yeah, why don't you sit down and join her? Yeah, so I think now that the first shock has just settled, Don is just accepting that she will be here. They haven't interacted much before this point, so I think it will be good for them to get to know each other anyway, even though, yeah, the reason why isn't all that good. I think that Hazel has been idolizing her father quite a bit growing up and like thinking of him as the father that she wished she had in her life, basically. Like, yeah, probably an idolized version of him. Ivy probably has just had good things to say for the most part. Right, so this guy should be fit now and fulfill his wish. That made him a bit tired though, and she is using the bathroom, so let's just have him drink some coffee. Looks like Nina is down here. Why don't the two of you just head up in the tub for now? You don't have that much else to do right now. You can also drink some coffee, I think. And then this guy needs to freshen up a bit. So yeah, Hazel is just making herself at home. And of course, just like with all other of Don's children, they all look quite a lot like him. And they have pretty similar personalities to him as well. I think she's not all that sloppy compared to Nero and also Yocasta. But yeah, she's definitely on the sloppy side as well. All very active as well. Okay, so Hazel missed her day at work. Oh, okay, so she should have actually also headed to work, but I think that she would skip today just so that she would leave the family like this. Okay, Don is actually going to go and lecture her for that. That's interesting. But yeah, Nina, you can just stay in there. Okay, so yeah, I guess Don just got a call or something from Ivy telling him that Hazel missed work. And yeah, he's pretty annoyed with her. Just deciding to come over here and just not only leaving her pregnant mother behind, also deciding to skip work and do whatever she pleases. And yeah. I don't think that Don is one to get upset often, but he doesn't like to be the reason why one of his men or women gets annoyed with him. So now that Ivy is angry with him, annoyed with him because of this, he does not want to take the responsibility for that, basically. Yeah, so that's why. So they're not off to a good start. I think that Hazel has to impress Don a little bit. So yeah, he's going to go up here and join Nina again, I think. And I think that she's going to just clean up these cups, do something to just occupy herself with. Yeah, Nero. I think actually that the two of you can go outside and throw some ball, play catch, yeah. Yeah, so these guys are just chilling up here together before dinner. Yeah, and these guys are hanging out here. Looks like they didn't throw play catch very long. Let's try this again then. Seeing as that's Hazel's hobby, sports. She should want to do it. Okay, maybe that was what happened. But do you have to be there? Can you not be like over there or something? Okay, cool. So Dismas is returning from work and he's been promoted to locker room attendant. So that's nice. He's pretty tired and pretty bored. Yeah. I think that just watch TV for now and then possibly have a nap. Yeah, he doesn't like that. Okay, so Dafne has also been promoted to test subject. Yeah, so that's cool. She can actually join her brother at the TV. Okay, so it looks like Hazel is giving him a noogie. But let's try playing catch again. Yeah, good. So that worked better. So that should occupy them for a while. Yeah, and these guys have had their fun, so I guess that Nina would head downstairs and serve up some dinner. Actually, why don't you change into your everyday outfit first? I don't think it's very nice to serve dinner in the middle of autumn in your bikini. Right, so just change the channel so that you get a little bit more fun out of that. Yeah, actually, have you met those two? You have, of course, yeah. Good. No, she's actually not all that happy with her. That's interesting. Right. So these guys aren't hungry at all, but they really should be. I mean, they didn't even have lunch, so they should be like starving actually. They might have eaten something small at work though, but I mean, they've been working, so I guess just make it like this. Yeah, and this guy needs to have a nap. Oh, did you just make... Oh no, did I pick the wrong thing? But anyway, Don is saving the day apparently and has made dinner for everyone. Some healthy salad. Guess Nina will eat her spaghetti on her own then. Okay, the table is in the way apparently. Routing errors. See if that helps. Okay, that made the whole plate disappear. Okay. Do you have like a leftover or something you can eat on? Wow, this is really a put random stuff together dinner. Let's go with that one then. Is there something wrong with this chair or something? I don't know. Now they're all eating anyway, so that's good. Oh, you were fast. Okay. Well, they are bonding a little bit with Hazel now anyway. So that's good. Okay, looks like Alba called Nero. And they became best friends. Cool. I think that, I mean, not that I want Nina to get a promotion or anything, but she wants to gain another skill point. I mean, she could max out body, really. So let's just have her work out a bit. She should like that. Yeah. Dafne is going to head up to the roof to stargaze. I'm so sorry. I don't know why he's this tired, but oh wow. Yeah, he really needs to have a nap. I think I have copper fields here, right? I thought I did. Yes, I did. Yeah. So just go up and nap for a bit. Don is also pretty tired actually, so let's just have him make coffee then. Hazel has grabbed the last cup, looks like. Okay, you have gone to bed. You don't need to do that. Yeah, Don enjoys the sight of Nina working out, of course. Okay, so she's going to head upstairs and clean that up, I see. To the roof even. Okay. That's an interesting choice. But yeah, she needs to use the bathroom, so let's just have her head down here. Just leaving their stuff on the floor. I think actually I need to put in some sort of a table here because they keep doing that and it gets so messy. So let's see, some sort of a coffee table. Yeah, that should work. And let's also put in some OMSPs here. Just to add some slots for them to put down the coffee cups on. Something like that. Then they should put all the cups on the table, hopefully, instead of the floor. Something like that. Right, Don also needs to use the bathroom. Yeah, Nina is also getting pretty tired. Yeah, worked well. And Dafne is up here, just trying to connect with her ancestors through the telescope and dreaming. And that was a pretty good conversation, I think. I think that, yeah, both of these two need to support each other, I guess. They have a lot of unresolved issues when it comes to the aliens, and especially Dawn, after everything that's happened. But yeah, it's getting a little bit late, and I think that, yeah, Dawn will just go and relax on the bed for now. Looks like Nina is also heading upstairs. She's also going to do that. Daphne is pretty tired as well, but I think that she wants to freshen up a bit first. Nero also needs to freshen up again. Looks like Hazel is cooking something. Sure. Make yourself at home. Yeah, let's just squeeze him in before the next person. And this guy also needs to wake up and have a shower. Oh well, I guess he can have a bath. Oh, there actually is a shower in here though. Let's have a shower. Okay, wow, she made gnocchi, I think it's called. Cool. So, okay, they're fighting about this. No, he's done actually, so he can, yeah, just go here and eat, I guess. Dinner served. Second dinner. Yeah, and she can have the bathroom to herself. Yeah, and these guys are lying up here, just chatting about everything. I guess they're talking a bit about Hazel and what they should do with her, and I suppose that they both just agree that, I mean, Dawn has been speaking with Ivy on the phone when she called about the job issue, and yeah, they're all aware of what's going on, and they just have to take things as they come. I mean, technically she is Dawn's daughter, and this is her family as well, so she's of course welcome to stay. Okay, they autonomously decided to have some woohoo, but yeah, so they're going to go sleep as well after they're done with this. Yeah, besides talking about Hazel, I think that Nina is also mentioning to Dawn that she met, or well, that she's been talking a little bit with his other daughter, Jocasta, during the ballet club, and that Cassandra was also late with picking her up recently, and that she brought her into her office, and that she didn't even know what Dawn looked like. But yeah, I think that Dawn is pretty firm in his decision not to meddle with that family any more than he has to. He has done quite enough, really, and yeah, he's saying that he's trusting Cassandra at this point, that she knows what's best, and that she's been taking care of Jocasta so far, and he really shouldn't butt into her business. Nina is not very pleased with that. I think that she definitely is feeling a little bit worried about Jocasta. She doesn't know all that much about what her home life is like, but she can't really imagine that Cassandra is very pleased about having her there. But yeah, so far she's just keeping an eye on things, I think, and I think that she wants to take any opportunity that she gets during ballet practice moving forward to connect more with her and yeah, see what she can do for her. So these guys are just yeah, going to sleep, and also Daphne decided not to eat again, looks like, but Dismas is also having some more dinner. Yeah, he decided to read the newspaper for some reason. All right, sure. But yeah, so Nero is going to let Hazel have his bed. And then I think that he can probably nap while she's lying there. So let's see how that looks. I think maybe actually she has to lie down first. So let's see what happens. This guy can put away the leftovers though, so that we don't waste this food that Hazel so kindly cooked. Okay, good. So she's going to sleep. And I'm going to have him nap. That should work. Yeah, that works. But he doesn't need to be wearing his everyday outfit. So just change into your PJs first. Of course, now I can't get at it. Okay, let's fiddle around a bit with this. I think that... good enough. So he'll be sleeping like that, and... yeah. You can just use the bathroom again and then head to bed as well. And yeah, of course, Dismas at this point is really, really angry with Hecuba. They are, not a couple anymore, and he's just really frustrated about this whole situation. What happened to you? Anyway, so... but he's young still, and they weren't that committed to each other, although they were definitely in love. Definitely had a crush on each other anyway, and this is really a low blow to his self-esteem too, I think. So yeah, he is gonna fume over that for quite a while, and I think possibly have a difficult time falling asleep as well. Yeah, and that was it for the Lothario and the Caliente household, and for the Dismas and the Dafne episode. So next time we will see them actually age up into young adults as well, and move into their own apartment at university. So they won't be staying here for long. And we'll have to see how long Hazel stays as well. If she will try to reconnect with her mother eventually, we'll have to see what happens with that as well. So I hope that you enjoyed this episode as always, and thank you so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.